Hey, Sully, what's going on? Foxtrot. It was pretty fun watching you race earlier. I had absolutely no idea what was going on because I've never played a game like that before, but it was fun. How you guys doing? Hey, Flugly. Hey, Jace. All right. Hey, we got some friends. Righty. I am gonna work on trying to finish these guys up. I actually did this today. During lunch, I cleaned up this sheet, so the numbers sheet is done. So I think I'm gonna try to finish up a couple of these boxes. Hopefully I can get these done tonight, but probably not. I want to try to knock out the Jedoa sheets so that I could be done with them at this point. I think next week we'll probably go back to the regular alternating games art schedule, but we're pretty close to having these done, so I think I want to finish them up. That's what I'm working on today. Finish the burbs. So, one cool thing, I was working on this before, and that's why we had some technical difficulties, and I wasn't getting started right away. I added a chatbot. So, right now, the only thing it does is if you type !Discord, Axobottle will now tell you what the link to the Discord is. That's the only thing Axobottle can do right now. I want to do many more things with him, but right now, that is his only function. He is here. So, I want to start. I actually was talking to Cass today, and I decided I want to give you guys the ability to generate currency while you're in chat, and then maybe get like sketch commissions. I don't think I'll be able to use the currency for full commissions, but I think doing it for sketch commissions might be all right. I just don't think I have time for full commissions for that kind of thing, so I'm still trying to work that out. I have absolutely no idea how Streamlabs works. It's so confusing. So I will figure that out. So that hopefully you guys can start generating some, I don't know what to call the currency. It's called points right now. You can, if you want, you can type, points and see how many points you have. But honestly, I don't know how it works. And they're not named anything fun. Actually, that's a good idea. Maybe, if you guys redeem points, I'll do a quick sketch on stream. I'm not sure how I want to make it work, so the way Vulpine has it is that you earn points for hanging out in chat, and then once you have, like, 600 points, you get a sketch commission, and usually what she does is if you type, like, !redeem in chat, it basically deletes your points. It, like, takes the points out of your currency, and then she does the sketch right there. So, Lotl coin. Like Bitcoin, but not. So now, if you do... I might change the text it spits out, but if you type exclamation mark points, it'll tell you how many lotl coin you have now. I also don't know. I don't know how to do rank, so you know. Yeah. So that's a thing it can do now. For some reason, it looks like some of you guys actually have points. Yeah, type it. Type exclamation mark points. It should tell you how many points you have. Or at least you should. You should have it. Holy crap, Sully. Why do you have 206 lotl coins? I gotta figure out how to set up the ranks, though. Why does Flugly only have 11? Do points count, like, across... They shouldn't. Do points count across, like, other websites? I might actually reset all your guys' points just so they're even, but I have to figure out how to do that, too. If you don't mind. Yeah, reset points to 0 for everyone. I could probably do that. I'll do it later if it seems like there's a really weird balance. So maybe Sully's got 200-something points with some... Well... Interesting. That doesn't make any sense, though, because I can... Like, if I go right now and I click on Sully, I can change the number of points they have. Like, I can go in here and I can edit your points and take points away from you. I'm gonna hit reset points to 0 for everyone. No offense. Just to be sure that everybody's fair. Goodbye. Sorry, you guys lost your 206 points. That just means you have to hang out with me. Your whole 11 points. I think I have it set right now that you earn, like, how many points? You earn 5 points every minute, so... Axolotl's like, no, stop. So I have it set right now that you earn 5 points every, you earn 5 points every hour, or every minute, so we'll get your points back. It might be a lot. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think it's per minute, or is it per hour? It's hard to tell. It's like... Yeah, I know. I wanted to do something, because, like, I know there's a couple of you who can't, like, Stop Sign, for example, has no way to pay me for commissions. And in case that there's more of you that are like that can't give me actual money for commissions, I want to kind of give you guys something back for hanging out with me all the time. So it's just kind of your way to get a little bit of extra something for hanging out with me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sully. I need it to be fair for everyone. Well, I did give you a beef sandwich and a buff penguin. But hey, when I decide on how many points it takes to get a sketch commission, now you can ask for anything you want with a buff animal, and I will probably draw it anyway, even if you don't have points. So, you know, points might be redundant on some of you, but... Hey, look at that. Flugly's already back up to 11. I have 14 because I'm the artsy axolotl, so... So I'm gonna fiddle around with the, amounts. I'll keep an eye on it tonight just to see, like, what happens. Oh, that's the other thing. The default settings make it so that if you're a subscriber, you get, like, a bonus point. You get, like, an extra point. So since Sully's not subscribed to me, Sully doesn't earn the same number of points per minute that Flugly does. I'm not really sure how it all works, but... You're a sub, so you get extra points. Rigged. Pay to win. Yep. I might fix that too. I might change that too, to be honest. I have it left on the defaults, so you know. Rip you guys, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here, man. So it was kind of a thought I had earlier talking to Cass, and I decided I wanted to try it, so I did not get a chance to fiddle with it so much. I had trouble logging it in, to be honest. There's not an easy way to log the system in. You have to, like, log in the Streambot first, and then log in the, you have to log in the Streambot first, and then log in your account, but I don't think I did it in the right order or something, because, I had to, like, fiddle to get it to put the correct account as, because I have 2 Twitch accounts now. Because you have to make an account for the chatbot, so, I had to, like, do some fiddly stuff to get the chatbot to be the bot, and Artsy Axolotl to be the main stream account, so it took me a little bit longer to get it set up than I intended for it to take, and so I didn't get to mess with, like, how much currency you earn, or if I want to make it, you know, pay-to-win rigged nonsense, or... I think it's fair that you guys get, like, extra points if you're subbed. If you support me, I think you should get a little extra, but I want to try to balance so it's not, like... I didn't really get to look at what it is now, so... You think it's fair because it's in your favor. And also because you paid me money, so... There's a thing, too, I saw on the list, and it has a default amount. I just don't remember what it's set to. I'd have to I'd have to unminimize. But there's an option that, like, after so many points, like, after you earn a certain number of points, you're considered a regular. And so then the chatbot will automatically start, like, doubling your currency, so you get, like, you know, a certain amount extra if you are considered a regular by the chatbot. So that's, I think, an interesting function also. So you guys could maybe... I think that'll help, too. So I guess if you're a sub who is also a regular, you would just rack up the points. I don't know how long I'll keep this. I want to, you know, test drive it for a couple of days, though, and see what I think, and... If it seems like it'll be something you guys like, you know, redeeming and taking advantage of, I will absolutely keep it. But figure we'll have Lottlebot around for a little while and see how he does. Oh, hey, hit a stop sign. What up? Axie stacks of Lottle coins. I love it. Good puns. Good puns. Puns are excellent. If only there was a way to, well, actually, maybe that would be a bad idea. So if only there was a way to tell Lottlebot that he can, award extra points for, decent puns, but then I'd have to program it to recognize what a pun is, and I don't know how to do that, and I'm not even sure that's something you could do. And then I might accidentally create artificial intelligence, so... How funny would that be, though? Stop sign, you're not even that late. I just started, like, 10 minutes ago. And the first 10 minutes was me fiddling around with chatbots, so with, Axolotl. Sully's gonna keep checking it now. Now he's gotta get back up to 206. You took my points away. Cass had this really cool thing on her stream where you could open up a little panel on the actual video and it would show you what things you can redeem with your points. So I thought that might be kind of a cool thing to put up, you know, maybe like, you know, every 200 points you can get a sketch, or, you know, maybe I put a really high amount for like colored stuff or line art and stuff. So some thoughts, some things to think about. But that was what I did today. So. You get Lottle coins by hanging out in chat. That's it. That's it. So I was talking to Cass earlier, and because she has sushi points. I don't remember what the exact currency is called, but she has some sort of sushi related points, and after you get so many, you can, like, redeem rewards and stuff. Volpine has Kitsune snacks. And I wasn't gonna do that because I already take money commissions, and so I kind of figured I didn't really need to do the points thing because I already have enough stuff to do. But then I kind of remembered that some of you guys can't afford to buy commissions from me, but might want to get art anyway, or you don't have a way to pay me. So I decided to add the chat. I added Lottlebot primarily so that you can do exclamation point Discord and get the Discord link just by doing a command in chat. And so now I don't have to be like, oh, it's in the panels at the bottom of the video. Like, now you can just ask for it, and Lottle and Axobottle will give it to you. But then since the points thing is an option, I thought, well, I might as well initiate points, and then you guys can get Lottle points, and then that way people who can't normally pay me can kind of pay me with their time and company, if that makes sense. I don't know. I've got to test it for a couple of weeks, and by a couple of weeks, I mean I'm probably going to test it for a few days, really. I'm going to leave the currency thing in for a little while and then see what you guys think. If you like it, we'll keep it, and if I like it and I don't feel overwhelmed, then we'll keep it. If it feels like you guys are going to be, like... My biggest fear with having the currency thing, and it was part of the reason I didn't want to do it before, was that I already get paid commissions, and so what I didn't want to happen was, like, since you guys come and hang out with me all the time anyway, I didn't want it to be that, like, one day you all decide that, oh, hey, look, I have enough points to get a commission, I'm gonna redeem this, and everybody has the same thought on the same day, and so suddenly I have, like, 20 commissions because all of you want to get your rewards. I was concerned about my workload getting too wild, but I'm willing to risk that craziness for you guys, so, for right now, we got Lottlebot, or not Lottlebot, I keep calling it Lottlebot because that's what I was gonna call it, but I like, Axobottle better. So Axobottle is hanging out in chat with us, and Axobottle can tell you how many points you have, and we will go from there. We will figure it out together, because we are the Axie Stack. So, yeah. One thing that, make a command like pun user and have the bot do a exclamation point user value Lottle coin and then have the bot add the value to that user. Interesting. Sully keeps checking. Actually, that's a good idea. Maybe I limit it to, like, you guys can only redeem during a particular stream or something. I don't know. My other thought, the other thing, and it was something that Cass confirmed for me, is I can actually go in and individually edit your guys' currencies. So if somebody doesn't realize that I'm too busy to take a commission and you redeem your points and I go, oh shoot, sorry, I can't take it, I just give you your points back. I haven't decided how many points it's gonna take to get a sketch either. And I also don't, I'm probably gonna do sketches. It's probably just gonna be sketches. I probably won't offer full body stuff unless you spend like a fuck ton of time in here. But I'll figure it out. That's something for me to sit down and actually think about now that I see how the chatbot works. I was gonna do it at work, but there's no Mac version for me to fiddle with, so... not that I would do anything other than work at work. All I do at work is work. Definitely don't slack off when I'm at work. That would be crazy. I don't know why you thought I was implying that I don't do work-related work at work. I don't know what would have given you that idea. Hey, look, it's this song again. I'll start giving out bonus Lottle coins probably tomorrow once I have a chance to sit down and figure out how much everything's worth. Because at the moment, I have all the default settings on, so you guys earn like 5 points per minute or something weird like that. Maybe it was per hour, I don't remember. I don't know what the... because it doesn't say, like, set it to be this many per hour or this many per minute. It just says live payout. And then you just put a number in there, and the number is currently 5, so I assume that's 5 Lottle coins per minute that you're in here, but I honest to God don't know. So once I have a chance to figure out, like, what the balance of the currency is, I'll start figuring out what you guys get awarded and whatever. So bear with me while I figure it out, and then I can, if I want to award bonus points, I can absolutely do that. Yeah, so what's everybody been up to today? I've been at work, definitely doing work, definitely not slacking off. And then I came home and I did this. So, yeah. I got abandoned by the phone again today. We were supposed to have a call with the animation studio we work with, and we had like half a call, realized we couldn't open any flash files on the laptop, we had to go over files with them. So then we had to transfer the call out to my desk, and of course, as soon as we walked out of the conference room to go do the call at my desk, the boss comes in and is like, oh, I need everybody except for Katie to come up front for a meeting. And so then I'm stuck there sitting on the phone with this animation studio from London. And just, I'm so happy that they're so nice. Because I would feel so awkward if it was like these like stuffy business people, but they're like super friendly. So I was just like, oh, okay, well, I got abandoned again. And then they just laughed. They just chuckled at me. So, you know. But for some reason, it seems that I have this tendency to be abandoned by the phone whenever we're about to do something important. I guess that's a blessing and a curse in and of itself, but still. You've been in the car for 3 hours? I think you said you've been in the car for 3 hours. Like, how are you playing that thing if you were in the car for 3 hours? Oh, man. Yeah, is there a snowstorm? Oh, well, where are you at? Oh, yeah, that's right. You're East Coast, so there's gonna be a big snowstorm coming in. Axolotl has a little sword next to his name, and it cracks me up. He's one of 2 people in the chat that have that that icon, and it just makes me cool. Oh, but speaking of Axolotl, I figured out why, when you guys donate bits, I figured out why it doesn't give me the right image. In Streamlabs, there's an entire section at the bottom. There's an entire section at the bottom of the page where you can actually set separate images for each tier of bits. And so even though I put in the image of the axolotl chasing the bit as the main image, I had to go back down through and add him in for each of the different levels. So when you donate 1 bit, he wasn't the image for that. When you donate 100 bits, he wasn't the thing for that. That's why it wasn't working. Which is a stupid way to do it, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, so now if you guys donate, like, bits and shit, it should come up correctly. And the axolotl has different, he's chasing different bits now for each level. Oh, Chase, I work at a, game design, or not a, just kidding, game design, I wish. I work at a toy design company. A lot of the toys we're working on have, like, LCD screens on them, so they have to have, like, cute little animations to go with them. And so, and so that's why we're working with an animation studio, because our company has, like, 15 people in it, and, so there's not enough, there's, like, 1 animator, and she's not enough to do all the animations we need for the products, so we work with some animation studios from outside. And what else? The RoboFish thing, my boss had this wild idea that we were going to make actual fish tanks for, like, real fish, and I was just like, what is the toy part of that? Fish are not toys. And we eventually talked him out of that, and now we're not doing it, so... you know, saved it. Oh, man. I can't animate for shit, so... never. Yeah, it's pretty alright. It can be a little bit difficult some days. Like, I never want to paint it as if it's this glamorous, crazy job, but I think it's one of those things where every job's going to have its downsides, and the downside of my job is that everything, because we're a small company, everything changes on a dime. And I'm kind of actually struggling with that a little bit at the moment. Just because, like, this project, I know that I'm gonna finish this. You know, I'm almost done with it, really. But, and like, when you guys commission me for stuff, I know I'm gonna finish it. Because you guys paid me for it. And so I'm gonna finish it, and I enjoy working on it. The projects we're working on right now are all, like, due in 2 weeks. Like, literally everything needs to be finished in 2 weeks. And we're so far away from that goal. Like, it's gonna be almost impossible for us to finish it. And we keep changing the products last minute. So, like, last week, one of the products, we, like, oversimplified it because it was too complicated. But that means that, like, half the storyboards I did are dead. You know, they no longer count. There's no longer, those storyboards don't exist anymore. So I wasted several weeks of work on storyboards we never ended up using. And I wouldn't care normally. It's not like, oh, you're not gonna use my animation. Man, I don't want to work anymore. It's like, but it's more like, I could have been using the time that I wasted on those, you know, 20 storyboards that we cut out to work on the storyboards that we kept. But you guys told me to do those because they're priority. So I'm struggling a little bit with the workload, only because I'm afraid that anything I work on is gonna get cut. And I'm gonna waste a lot of time. I mean, there was a whole product line that was supposed to interact wirelessly with a different product, and so I had to storyboard animations for that. And I looked at my coworker and I was like, they're not gonna survive. You know, we didn't like that they were interactive, and I was like, we're gonna talk him out of it, and then we're gonna end up not having that product interact with the other product, so why should I make storyboards for it? And I didn't. I waited until the last possible second to do those storyboards, and this morning they got cut. I'm starting to, like, feel out, like, what storyboards are, we're not going to keep. Like, anything where a product interacts with another product, I'm starting to save those for last. Because I have a feeling they're all just going to get nixed, so. Alright, see you later, stop sign. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm not complaining like that's, like it's unique to me and I'm the only one who has that problem and woe is me. You know, like, I'm so not complaining about it in that sense. It's just that I haven't wanted to, I'm just explaining why I haven't wanted to work, really. I mostly just I wanna come home, I wanna stream, and I wanna work on this. And I wanna work on commissions. Because I have a couple commissions lined up right now, so. You know, I've got Marinette's thing to work on. I've got, or Kib or Rio, whichever one you wish to call him. I have their commission. I have commission for somebody I did one from before. You know, I've got a few things lined up, and so I've wanted to work on those instead of, you know, actual work. Fortunate, because I have to do actual work. I think I spent the last 3 days at work not doing actual work-related things. I feel like a dickhead for that. Wants to work with Google Maps when he hits the workforce. That would be really cool. What would working for Google entail? I feel like Google Maps would be interesting. I know some people who wanted to work at Google, but I don't really know what's all involved in that. Isn't the car automated? Or do you have to ride with the car? That would actually be a super cool job, though, if you got to drive the car. I'm pretty sure I saw the Google car one time, actually. Like, I couldn't tell, but it had, like, a funny antenna on the top of it, and it kind of looked like the Google car. I don't want to say that it was, but it kind of looked like it. I don't even remember where it was now to, like, investigate. I just feel like I saw it one time. Formatting imagery. Move her tail here. Her tail doesn't even that long. I gotta stop putting the tails off to the side because they really technically go there, but so basically, what would you take? You would take the images that the Google card gives you and make them for maps, or does that entail like any images? Just lots of image related stuff, like not specific to just maps. Google Maps is the master race. There's no reason to not use Google Maps. I hate whenever I want to open something on my phone and it's like, oh, you need to download Apple Maps to be able to, you need to reinstall Apple Maps. And I'm like, I uninstalled Apple Maps because it's a piece of shit. So don't use Apple Maps. Stop that. I love my Mac. I love my Mac and Apple related things. I just hate Apple Maps with a passion. It got us really lost one time. Like, it was, like, totally off. I don't understand how, like, a program that's meant to help you navigate can be so poorly programmed. Like, it's just so bad. Like taking satellite images and locating various things like roads, trails, and stuff. That sounds cool. Hey, hopefully you get to do that. I didn't really want to know. Didn't know what I wanted to do when I hit the workforce. Like, I was never one of those people that had, like, one specific thing I wanted to do. But, like, anything that was related to art, I was like, let's do it. I want to do it. I hadn't actually even considered toy design on my radar of things I would be able to do. I sort of forgot that that was an industry that existed, and then I got a random email. So, you know, that was lucky of me. I was gonna put the other, like, half of his tuft in there, but I kind of like it just solid, so I'm gonna leave it. A lot of you guys are in school right now, right? Or you're headed to college, you're kind of on your way there, or finishing it up. Yay! What classes are you taking? I think I saw you mention that in the Discord, but I was busy today. There is a significant lack of jewelry on these guys, I'm realizing. You guys need more bracelets. Let's get y'all some more bracelets. Get you some bling. biology and philosophy, so I can work too. So I can still work too. That's cool. I ended up moving here with my parents. There wasn't much work for people that really only spoke English. So I made my own jobs. Work as a pet sitter, and now on a food stand. Hoping to open a restaurant. That's really cool. I think, it's funny. We've gotten a lot of people since I started, you know, seriously streaming a few months ago. We have gotten so many new people in the Axie stack, and so many of you guys have, like, really unique, like, profession choices, which I think is really cool. Like, I almost expected that it would be, like, all artists, or, like, you know, people in college not sure what they wanted to do, or, like, I don't know, I don't really know what I expected, but I think it's cool that we got such a diverse group of people. You know, we got biology and philosophy. We have now we have somebody who wants to own a restaurant. I don't think the Axie stack has had a, you know, a potential restaurant owner before. We've, you know, had lots and lots and lots of different career choices, which I think is really cool. Basically what I'm saying is that if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, we all have to get together because everybody has a different skill set and we might maybe survive. That's what I'm saying, basically. That's what I'm getting at here, is that the Axie stack is poised for survival. You know, we got somebody who's good at maps, we got somebody who's good with food. We have me, who doesn't suck at everything. You know, I'm mostly not the worst, so I probably won't bring down the Axie stack survival too much. My skill set is correcting people on bad history television and browsing the internet. Maybe you could tell us where stuff is, Flugly. Or just keep us entertained by yelling at people about history TV that doesn't exist anymore. We'll make it work. Don't worry. Yeah, we got an animal whisperer over there. We're good. We'll be fine. When the apocalypse comes, we will be fine. Except for the fact that we are scattered all over the globe. That might potentially be a problem. Just a hunch. I kind of had a hunch there that might be a little bit of a problem. It's funny, I've been living in Central Time Zone for 6 months now, a little over 6 months now, and I still cannot get used to the fact that I'm Central Time Zone. Anytime I see anything in EST, I'm like, oh! That's me! It's not me. Not me anymore. On Eastern. I keep forgetting, though. I can cook and have some mechanical skills. I'm quick to learn just about anything. Hey, there you go. There you go. And your girlfriend is good with guns, so we can shoot them zombies. Also, hi, Rhea. Oh, shoot. Rhea, are you gonna be here tomorrow night? Just realized that was a question I should have asked. I remember you mentioned that you took a day off, and I don't remember what day it was, so that you could have off next Thursday, or this Thursday, or I don't remember which one it was. You are going to be here this Thursday, okay. Is it next Thursday you're working, then? I want to make sure I work on your commission while you're here, since, you know, that's a thing that I can do now. That's right, next week. Okay. Panicked for a second. Had a mild moment of panic. So, okay. Well, hopefully, if I'm fast and not the worst, I can get it finished tomorrow. It depends on how messy I am, though, because if I'm super messy and it takes me 15 years to clean everything up, then, you know, it might be another week. But if I'm, you know, not a complete asshole with my colors, the tail feather's really small. Sort of don't know if I mind it though. Luffy's got 77 points. So, other downside to the Axel bottle is that you guys can now spam the chat with that. Although that's not any different from you spamming the chat just in general, so probably not that difference. Yes, sort of. I have not figured out what I want to do with it, how many points you get. Everything's still on the default settings. I don't know what you get for having points, but you have points now. Yes, so. And you just, yes, and you just... Sully doesn't like that I took 206 points away from him because I don't know where he got them from. This line width looks really weird. Does that line width look weird to anybody else? I feel like that's wrong. I've been doing this for 20 minutes and it doesn't really look right. A little bit thick, maybe? I don't even know where you are on this list to give you some. I haven't set up all the commands yet. You get a pat on the head when you reach 100 coins. Maybe. There, now do it. We'll have give at some point, I just need to figure out how to do it. I'm gonna close, I'm gonna make that invisible. I'm gonna do it again with a slightly smaller, I'm gonna do it with a 4, because I'm not that happy with how that line width turned out. I feel like it could be better. I'm gonna do his head and compare them. I can just manually give points now. For now. I'm thinking sketch commissions are going to be what you guys can buy with those. I have not decided. I'm still figuring it all out. Mostly because I don't know how the bot works. So, I'll watch some tutorials tomorrow and figure out what I want to do with it. And then, hopefully by tomorrow I can have the bot squared away. And so then there could be all kind of commands. Somebody's bot. I want to say it was Ms. Maw's bot, but I don't remember. I was in somebody's chat, though, where the bot could actually recognize if you were speaking to it or not. Like, if you mentioned the bot's name, it would say hello. And I thought that would be really funny if I could make it so that if you guys, like, say hello to Axolotl, he'll say hi to you. But that's a stupid little thing that I also want to figure out how to do. I don't remember whose bot that was, though. You guys are having so much fun with the points thing. I'm glad you guys like the bot. And the points. Mostly the points. I was saying it at the beginning of the stream, and actually like 80% of the dialogue of the stream now is just gonna be me talking about the bot and the points and stuff, but my biggest concern with doing points is that I will get too many requests at once. But at the same time, it'll just take some trial and error, and I will never know if it's gonna work or not unless I just do it. So we're gonna keep Axolotl for a little while, and you know, he'll hang out with us and award you guys points for existing, and then you guys can get stuff, and it'll be great. I stream, like, constantly anyway, so... One of my streamer friends has a bot respond to fan. The bot says, "I'm your biggest fan." We could have a points gambling mode with Axie stacking. Is that something you can do with the bot? That'd be cool. Axie stacking. Sounds like a game. Oh, by the way, I know I've been going over a little bit on the time this week. I think I am actually going to try to stick to 10 o'clock this time. I was really tired today, so I want to try to get to bed at a reasonable hour. Another creative streamer I watched used the Nightbot, and each stream he banned random words or phrases, an example being a word like spoon, and I had a ton of fun trying to find those banned words. You might pick an art night for those requests into a random number gen, and the winner gets to spend their points, but can't participate next time. If you feel like taking another, you generate another. That's a good idea. Maybe I could do that for high level, like higher reward tiers, maybe? That's certainly a thought. I will put that on the list of thoughts in my head. Because I want to find the best way to do this that's fair for everybody. As in, you guys don't have to spend 18,000 years with me in order to buy anything, but also so that you guys don't accidentally flood me. Because I know that if I said, "Oh, I can't take that right now. I'm sorry that you redeemed all your points," and gave your points back to you, you guys would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were busy." Like, I know you guys wouldn't get pissed at me, but I still want to just avoid any awkward, like, having to give your points back. Because that's something I can do. If somebody redeems their points and I can't take a commission, I can just give you your points back. That's totally a thing I can do, so. Also, this line art already looks like 15,000 times better. I should have been using... Oh yeah, that's infinitely better than the old line art. Okay. I would totally be up for that. Putting in a, sort of common banned word and you guys could figure out what it is. The benefit, too, is that we're small enough right now that I can do some of the little things like that. If we were a big channel that had, like, average 35 viewers, I would be more nervous about it, but I'm pretty content with my average of, like, 9 to 12 people. There's always quite a few of you guys in here, and I have a lot of fun chatting with you, so there's enough leeway in how many people come to my stream that I can still do some of this stuff without having to worry about getting overwhelmed. There might come a day where I have to get rid of the points because it's too much, but hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully I can keep that up as a way for you guys to get stuff from me. I feel that I work pretty fast as far as artists go, but I am not the fastest, and I would not say that I am unusually fast. So I couldn't guarantee that, I just put a bracelet on him to avoid having to draw his hand? Yes, I did. Is that cheating? Probably. Did it anyway. What is the status of weaponry for the Jedoa? Good question. Didn't think about it. Probably knives. Knives, maybe bows and arrows. Probably. Something they could hit you with from their city. Jedoa have this distinct advantage of not sinking into the sand, so... Oh yeah? Teach me. Share with the class. Let's do it. It hurts me to give them weapons, but I know that it makes more sense for them to have weapons. I just try to make it up to myself by imagining a Jedoa in, like, full plate armor carrying a sword and just laughing at that, and then that makes me feel better about giving them weapons. It's a necessary evil. It's a thing that has to happen. We have weapons in real life, and I don't like them either. Talon blades would be cool. Yeah, maybe they have, like, gloves that they put on that have, like, extra sharp talons or, like, on their feet. Kind of like the ones from, if you guys have seen Guardians of Gahul. Maybe something like that. We're coming up on stream 6 for my commission with 2 characters and a fairly elaborate background. Your average is about 1 hour per session, and I'm really done, I'm guessing here, but I think the average time spent is approaching 10 hours for the piece, so I'd say that's pretty fast. The downside to a piece like that is... Also, thank you for your quick math. The downside to that is, of course, that I think that averages out to like $1 per hour or something like that, but commissions aren't meant to be fair per hour. Commissions are meant to be for fun and for pocket change and for making friends, so... Unless you're somebody who needs commissions to survive, in which case maybe you should think about how many hours it takes you to do a thing. Said what, 10 hours? And how I don't even remember how much I charged you for that. I spent the money you paid me almost immediately. Because that week I really needed it for something, and so like the second you paid my invoice, I went and bought something. I don't even remember what it was now. I just remember that $150 or whatever it was immediately in my PayPal, and it was just like, bloop, gone. I feel like it was $150 or $125 or something like that. Doesn't matter. Cockfighting weaponry? Like attached to their legs? Is that a thing? Oh. $15 per hour is a lot better than I thought it was. Also, probably gonna get in trouble for this, but fuck. Is that a thing? Oh, that is a thing. That's freaky. Really? They equip the roosters with scythes? Oh, I'm totally making the Jedoa have that. I feel so bad for these roosters, but I'm so giving that to a Jedoa. It's really sad that people actually fight roosters. So what, they just strap onto the legs and they just have sharp bits on them? Can you imagine a Jedoa runs into battle and just, like, kicks you in the face? Just roundhouse kicks you in the face. I hate that. It also sounds hilarious. That actually is really fitting for them. Like, it's just stupid enough to work. So confused and sick of whack-on problems. Suddenly my tablet won't map correctly, but only when I'm in the art program. I have everything else selected and it works normally. That's pretty weird. I'm pretty sure it was like gas money or food or something. Like I think I needed to buy food and I ran out of food that month. So you probably fed me that week. November was a weird month because I spent a lot of money on Christmas presents. And then I had to take my cat to the vet because of her ear infection. So I ended up having slightly less money than I usually do. And I was a little worried that week, but all is well now. My life is back. It's back on track. Is this music PSO? Maybe? Pokemon, yes. You fed the Lottle. You did. I'm pretty sure fed the Lottle is what it says if you donate money to the Twitch channel too, actually. Because any donations would probably go to food, so... Because now I'm eating healthy, and so I have to spend extra money on healthy things. Never mind. And Nugget, I'm sorry, I actually have no idea what your tablet would be doing. That's really weird. Whoa. Oh! It's a Cass! What up, Cass? That scared the shit out of me. What you... It's a you! Mario! What up, frienderino? Guess what we have? It has a helmet. It does have a helmet. He's got a cute little axolotl helmet. Cass raid! Burbs. Yes, burbs. You guys should type exclamation point, Discord, or exclamation point, points, cause we got a Lottlebot. PRB. Burb. Yes. His name is Axobottle. He currently awards a random amount of points because I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. But you can earn points now if you hang out with me, so... The bot lives. I don't have a help yet. I only have... The only commands right now are Discord and points. There you go. Waccoms are goofy like that, honestly. Sometimes you just have to restart the computer. Even my nice... touchscreen tablet, you know, my Cintiq, even my Cintiq sometimes does weird stuff. Like, I've had some times where the Cintiq just won't register the stylus at all. Excuse me, sorry about that. The cursor will just hang out and not move. And all I have to do is turn the screen off and turn it back on, and then it's fine. I think just computers in general are really weird. That's weird. Axolotl has no idea what he's doing. Axolotl is new at his job and is very confused and very lost. Axolotl doesn't know where he is and will probably need help in the future. Axolotl's like the seasonal kid they hired at, you know, at a retail store that they just kind of threw into it. Oh, have fun. Hand things out to people, have fun. How many are you supposed to give out? Doesn't matter. Figure it out. There's an instruction booklet somewhere. The Axolotl is trying to stack. He's trying his best. I did not see the changes Trixel made to the raffle piece. Hang on. Oh, also, Stop Sign's not here anymore, but Stop Sign sent me pictures of his gingerbread house, and it's pretty cool. It looks nice. Oh, good. Art share. Ooh! Nugget, that looks so cool! Oh, I love that. That's awesome. Where did you post it? Did Trixel post it? What if it was just Axie Stacks? What if the currency was just stacks? I like Lottle Coin. I think Lottle Coin's cute, but stacks would be really funny. Oh, there it is. Aw, that looks so cool. Butts. Nice, Foodly. Thanks. Foodly. Oh, you put it in world building. Oh, okay. Interesting. Very squiggly. Well, I guess now I have to give them, I guess I have to give them weapons. You were on the stream, yes. How was your 2 seconds of fame? I imagine you're the kind of person that if you got onto like you know, if you were on the news or something, like somebody tried to interview on the news, you would just say butts and run away. Or you would flex and they would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Except they wouldn't say fuck because they're on live TV. Oh, I heard the blip. The blip is back. Oh, cool! Trixel, Jesus. Trixel's going nuts. These are awesome, Trixel. Trixel's not here, I don't think, but still. They're cool, and I like. Trixel is a beastly pixel artist. I dig it. I can dig it. Oh, is he streaming too? Okay, well that's why. Well, if Trixel's still streaming after we're done, we should raid Trixel, because I've never done a raid before. I'm done in 10 minutes, so I really actually do have to go to sleep, so we can raid Trixel. Raid train, yes. I don't know how raiding works, but we should totally do it. Axie Stack has toppled the lotto raid. I know you type /raid and then the person's name, but like, how does it work? Then do you just does it just automatically host the other person and kicks you guys into their chat? And in that case, if I have an outro, does it not do it then? Which is fine. If it doesn't do an outro, I don't need to have the outro, but... A little pop-up comes up in the viewers accept. Okay. Hey, easy. You did a Discord again? Done. Dagger blade. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll have to consider that. Fancy weapons. I didn't get as much done as I wanted to tonight because I wasted so much time, because I wasted so much time on the line art and then decided I was going to change it. Well, we'll give it a try. Jedoa are the ones that discovered gunpowder, so maybe they have, like, bombs. Like grenades and shit. Because Jedoa mostly use gunpowder for, like, fireworks. Because they want to have a party. Jedoa don't really want to blow you up. They want to blow up things in the sky. They want to make pretty colorful things in the sky. They don't care about killing you, but that doesn't mean that they wouldn't use it for that if they needed to defend themselves, I suppose. A gun attachment. Maybe. I kind of was picturing that, that Lorhandle's very much on the cusp of, like, an industrial, like a, you know, technological revolution. They're starting to discover things like gunpowder. They're starting to discover things like steam power. They're, you know, they're getting there, but they're not quite there yet. Everybody's kind of on the cusp of that. What are you guys blooping back here? You guys blooping. I love this little avatar. He's so cute. She's so great. Hey, Aura, what's going on? You guys are blooping. Do you guys want to do games this weekend? We haven't gotten to do games together in a little while, so we could do a Saturday stream that would just be like games and art. Maybe I could start a little bit earlier, and then that way we'd have lots of time for art and for games. Thinking that might be something fun we could do on a Saturday. Up to you guys. Got lots of Jackbox, so we've lots of choices. They were on sale and I bought all of them. Maybe you should sub and then you'll get more points. I'm just kidding. Sub if you want to sub. Well, that's why I put the points in the chat, so you can get a commission from me, even if you don't have money. Is it Rigoroni or is it not? You tell me. Also, Rigoroni sounds like it would be a great pasta. And now I'm really hungry, so thanks for that. Although I had some excelente salmon for dinner today. I went to the grocery store and I picked up like a frozen packet of salmon fillets, and dear Christ, they were like the thicker kind. So it was like actually possible to get them off the scales. So good. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I gotta figure it out. It's also not gonna be like a full commission unless I decide I want it to be. Like, my current thought is it'll just be like a sketch. You know, something I can do in a couple minutes on the stream, but it depends. We're gonna have to... I have to think about it. I'm gonna have to sit down and think about it. Cass was talking me through the process of how to set it up earlier, but it's one of those... The bot's one of those things where it's a lot easier to see how it works once you have the program in front of you and you're looking at it. So now I understand how points are awarded, and now I understand how points are awarded, and so now I have a better idea of what I can offer you guys. So, like, for example, the reason Sully's very upset right now is because the default point setup is that if you are a regular viewer, you earn, say, 1 point per minute. But if you're a if you're a subscriber and you have paid me money, then you get 2 points per minute, or whatever the amount is. So, Sully's upset because he's not a subscriber and does not get double points like Flugly does. Maybe. I have to look at how many points, you know, per hour you guys earn, because I don't know if I'm going to keep the defaults. I might jack them up just so it's fun. Or jack them down. I don't know. Gotta look at it. Oh, you know what the other thing I did was I gave you. Okay. Yeah, no, you're always fun to bounce ideas off of. You have ideas for things. All of you guys actually have really good ideas for things. You guys are the ones that named, Bottle, or Axolotl. I could actually gift a sub. I could do that. Gifting a sub is a thing. I don't know how to do that, though. List of things I don't know how to do on Twitch. Mostly everything. I know how to talk a lot and to draw. And I'm sorta not the worst at paying attention to the chat. Could do a raffle giveaway for that too. That could be like a raffle we do for a, you know, free sub for a month. Again, I have to figure out how to gotta figure out how to gift a sub. I don't know how to do that. I know you can, though. That's the thing. Like, I know it's possible, I just don't know how. What's 10? This is Snowy Valak Mountain from Xenoblade Chronicles. Maybe that's a good reason to use Spotify instead of YouTube. Maybe we could switch the, Maybe we could switch the playlist over to Spotify and then you guys could just ask Bottle what the name of the song is. Bottle? Axolotl. I'm about to remember his name. I was calling him something different in my head earlier, and now he has a different name. Xenoblade Chronicles. You said you were gonna kind of try to close down at 10 more consistently. Oh, I thought you were talking about something else. Yes, it's 10. Alright. Well, we're not gonna finish his foot then. Well, there's some bird friends. I made almost no progress today, which is fine, I guess. Alright, you friends. You ready to try raiding? Because I don't know how this works, so let's figure it out. Go sneak up on Pixel. Where is Pixel? Pixel. Alright, so it goes raid, then name? It's just Trixelbit, right? Trixelbit, thank you. Alright, everyone, join the raid. Wow. Alright, thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Let's go Let's go hang out with Trixelbit. I don't know. I just see cancel. Cancel is the only option.